Hello friends and hello student. In this session, we learn the memory management operator in derived data type in C++. So let us start. First, I share my laptop screen. So here and fix the position so you can watch better with my video lecture. And here Turbo C++, I just double click and now that is takes some time and now it's just open. So Alt F that file menu and take new file, and here we like derive data type uh, like 1D array using we can perform the derived data type 1D array and using MMO memory management operator in C++. So let us first we can how work. So if you not watch my we can in primary data type in my previous video lecture. So memory management like new and delete, there are two operators. So I just write in comment line if you not watch my video lecture. So new and delete, that is a like in C language malloc, calloc and realloc and free function is there. Here new and delete is a memory management operator, and that is also keyword, and that is new is a allocate memory and delete is a deallocate memory. So we can deallocate means release the memory. And also in my previous video lecture I different malloc versus new operator, or so you can watch first then attempt this video so you can understand better way. So that is a comment line we have to write. Now second uh, that part we can say that include files io stream.h input output stream means collection of bytes, and now here I conio console input output, and then directly start main. We cannot declare here class. You can also perform with class, but here we can first simple or like C program we can perform same way directly take main function. So here require variable declaration, that's the that I that in like a number programming you can use the while loop, but we can get the iteration variable starting and ending value. That time we can use the for loop. So here we can use the for loop. So array derived data type array programming, that is a more useful like triangle pyramid all program, but in the array also that is a for loop is the best to that programming. So array ascending order, summation of that element, reverse of that element. Okay, so many definition. So let us start. I just declare I, and then we can declare the pointer x because that is a required to pointer variable. So here and clear screen, and we can allocate the memory using new. New is a keyword and operator to allocate the memory, and then syntax is data type, and here we provide in bracket because that is array and size of that array, and that is 5. So that is a 10 byte slot is allocated, and that block is a compiler not used by any other, that is a reserve block is reserve. So we can compulsory using the delete operator release that block. Okay, so now that block is initialized, and now take the for loop like I equal to 0, index start with always 0 in array. So here I less than 5 that condition, and I plus plus we can scan our one-dimensional array, and that's use the C out. Also you can use printf, but here we can C plus plus, so that is console output. So that is a string class object inbuilt, and here you can print index of that x and x of I, that is many, and here in double quote we can bracket, and then here like scan variable x of I. So that is our goal. So all element is scanned, and thus we have to print also. So I copy this for loop, just shift insert and uh, control insert and shift insert, that is a shortcut key, copy and paste. Okay, so here there are two for loop, but here we scan, and now here we can print, but there is only one line, so there is no require opening and closing brace. So here we can just print our element. Okay, So yes, and then also here we can provide and L, that is a manipulator, and provide new line, end of the line, or like a slash n that work in the C and C++ also works slash n, that is a black slash character constant, slash n slash t slash double slash single quote double quote, so many black slash character, or x except character constant also known as. And now we can save our file first, and then we here we cannot give first one because that is a one dimensional array, but A1D, and that is MMO, memory management operator, and not provide here C extension because we perform in C++. So that is editor is C++. So just can save. So that is a automatically provide the extension .c cpp C++ file. Okay, so yes, so there is a, we can just scan and print, and now we can release our memory. So that is a syntax delete keyword, then subscribe, that is you can say that parenthesis, that opening closing brace, and then subscribe array variable also known as a subscribe variable, or we can say that the array is a collection of same data type element, that is known as an array in C language or C++ also well. So here we can perform C++. So that is a syntax. First delete keyword, then subscription, or we can bracket, and then X variable, name of the pointer. Okay, let us first compile. Yes, there is a, our exe file is generated and no warning, no error. Okay, let us scan or run our program. So X of 0, that taking value 1, 2, I give sequence, and yes, that also print as it is no any, like a X of 0 store 1, X of 1 store 2. So that is a, we can print our index. And you can here also give the message, like here we can see out, and so you can user enter 1D, we can say that array element, so user can alert and give that, and here we can provide and L also, and also you can slash and also use same as, and then here that message I copy and paste to in between this for loop, and then we can enter, not what use remove, but we have to print. So 1D element R. Okay. And also here I slash n, use both VM and L and slash n. So let us check. I just save and compile again, and we can give some different variable randomly. So yes, so enter 1D array element, and then 1D array elements R. So that is we can, and that is just print. And also we can release our memory allocation. Okay, now we can apply, that is a simple scan and print. So here we can change some here, like I just remove this pointer variable, and directly you can allocate the memory and also declare the pointer variable, that is both in one place. That is also possible. So let us check, that is any error, no, yes. So I can give any variable randomly. So yes, there is no any error. Okay, now we can control, that is not a size, is a fix only 5, because here that is fixed, but we can scan the array size. So here we can take one n variable, and here we can control ourselves, so we can give suitable message in cout. So here we can give enter size of one dimensional array. So that is and scene scan, and that is a n variable. And here we can give the not static n, and also we can in our for loop I less than or n not equal to, because index start in 0, also in print. So we can all dynamic, memory allocation is dynamic, array size is runtime, we can scan from user side or programmer side, we can say that. Okay, let us check how it's work. So here that is our control now loop. I give 3 size of array and 6 byte, because 1 byte is an integer data type, so that is 2 byte, and that is 6 byte is hold. So that enter 1D array element, that is our message, and we can scan any element and that print. Yes, so there is a more improvement. And now we can sum of here element sum of 1D array. So here I initialize 0, and directly in scan we can print plus equal, that is compound assignment operator, and x of I, that is scan and also sum. And after we can print that element and also print that sum of element. So let us how it's work. The summation, or we can summation of 1D, we can say the 1D array elements are. So that type of message, or you can give just sum, there is no any error. And here we can print our sum variable, and I just provide /n. Also you provide the take and l, that is manipulator. So that is a better. Yes, let us check one definition we have to perform. First we can understand how the allocate memory, and both syntax allocate pointer variable, declare the pointer variable, and same time we can allocate memory. And here first we can take static size, but now we can scan the array size. And also that is a just delete and bracket and x, that pointer variable name, that is release or de-allocation of memory. Okay. So step by step we can learn how memory management in one-dimensional array. Okay, so I just give 3 elements, and any of that element at 17. Yes, so 9 plus 1 10 and plus 7, so 17, that sum of array element. Okay, so that is one definition we have to perform. Okay, now we can also perform the ascending order or descending. So that is a just condition. So in between, that is our scan part. Yes, that is a scanning. And also we can sum, and that is our output. In between, in every my previous video lecture, you can see I can technique one. What is a input? Yes, and just what is a input? Any definition. Then what is a process, and then we can find the output. That is a technique. So divide and conquer, 3 parts in your definition. Here our definition: write a program to enter 1D array using the memory management operator or dynamic array. We can say that also enter the dynamic array, and that print element in ascending order. So 1D array as a dynamic, that is our input, and we can ascending order, that is process, and then ascending order we have to print, that is our output. So here in between we can just logic applying that part here. That is our in above is input and here is output. So in between process is there, and we can take a new one integer variable, and that is a take the j variable. So that is a nested for loop we can use in that logic. And also one important variable, that is a shift. You can not watch my 2 integer shift in without third variable, also possible. So first you can watch my video 2 integer I can shift. That same logic 3 statement you use in array also, ascending order. So here we can print before or after both. So here just I print as it is in message before the ascending order. So ascending order, you can say that before the ascending order. Okay, so before the ascending order 1D array element are, that type of long message is there. And then we can print that sum also, no problem. Yes, sum, that is as it is. And now here, and I copy this part, yes, and copy and paste. And now we can here afterward use, here I use after the ascending order of array elements. So in between we can take 2 for loop nesting. I equal to 0, yes, I less than or not equal to, just I less than n, and I plus plus, and then opening closing brace, and then second for loop, and that is a j I plus 1, that is our logic, and j less than n, yes, and j plus plus. And then we can take 3 statement logic swap. So temp, first we can give the if condition and then swap 3 statement. So x of I is greater than or equal to x of j. So I is a 0 and j is I plus 1. So that is a second element that are both are compare is greater than equal to, then we can also here if brace, because there are three statement temp, we can place blank x of I we can assign to temp, so that is a empty of x of I, we can say that that value store in temp, and now x of I we can provide the x of j value, and then x of j is a give the x of I value, then x of j is a we can say that uh, that value is we can assign to the temp value, so that is a shifting all value. So let us check how that possible ascending order. And if you here in if condition just give the less than or equal to, that is a uh, uh, descending order, or greater than equal to, that is a ascending order. Just you can change the if condition. So that is a ascending or descending logic. So you have to know very well only three statement in the if condition, and that is a logic, that is selection sort, like so many sorting technique in data structure you have to know very well, like selection sort, bubble sort, insertion sort, Redif is there, merge sort, quick sort, so many sorting, heap sort is there. So 7 to 8 or more technique is there, but we have to here simple selection sort using the ascending order to our array element, and also use memory allocation. So here I give first 3, and we can give as a randomly, like first I give 8 and then in between 3, and then give to the some in between value 6. So that is a 839 and ascending order 368. So that is order. And that sum is a we can say that same. And that sum we have to print 2 times. So we can remove 1 time because there is no require. So here after we can not print that sum. Okay. Before we have to print just okay. Okay, now again I scan and then I just 5 element enter, that is our control of loop, and I give any randomly element, there is no problem. Yes, I give in between minimum maximum, and that is so. Let us check. Yes, so 9 first print is the same element 93682, and then ascending order 23689. So that is a logic, and then sum also print that element of sum 1D array. Okay, and if you change this condition, just here I change, and let us check. We cannot change our message, just see how it's work. So we can again save and compile and then run. Okay, I give same, so we can provide any value. Okay, so let us check, and yes, so how it descending? Yes, that logic is descending. So 98431. So just you can uh, condition change, but our message is ascending. Just message you have to change it, because we have to apply first ascending logic, and our element now I just change the if condition. So here just we can change also message, but now we can, you have to know very well, so we can as remaining ascending order. So just you can change this if less than or equal to, that is a ascending or descending order of the array element. So now I can complete this session. So here we can use new and delete operator, input, output, process, enter 1D dynamic array, and then print ascending order of that element, and sum also print. That is our definition now. And here we can first allocate memory, then scan, and sum also that possible. And main important that logic in selection sort, you have to know very well, that is a selection sort logic. So that are nesting for loop and if condition, and here 3 swap statement temp. You have to know, I not repeat all code because you have to know very well simple that selection sort we have to use. Okay, so write this program to your node, and that is a I think, and also we can use delete release the memory, so that is a not reserve block in, so you can understand very well. So I hope you can understand and enjoy this session. Okay, so write down this program in your note, and I just close this session. So first I close this file, just shift alter F3 function, and then alter X quit. So I hope you can enjoy subscribe my channel Ashok Sijalekuni, press the bell icon to never miss any update. Thanks for your watching, sharing and subscribing. And any difficulty for dynamic new and delete or any program definition, you can write in comment section. So thanks and